Hello folks, I have an announcement to make. I'm not taking both sides with Arcski, Raider Edge, and Z, just losers who start fights like little children who's spreading awareness of what lies between fear fan bases is doing. I'm sorry to say this, but nobody is the real winner. I know it sounds harsh and arrogant, but it's your own fault. Let's go.
Right, listen, first thing first, sorry that my mic is bad, but yeah, Arcski. So, Arcski is a good friend of mine's, and recently he has absolutely false accusations on him. He has had people have used smear campaigns on him, and there is a lot of stuff going on with Arcski. He's having all of these accusations on him, and in this video, I'm going to be defending Arcski and explaining why he is not, that half of the stuff that is said about Arcski is not true. So, to start off with the big things first, people are now claiming that Arcski is a pedophile. No.
You are such an idiot.
Like, I do not understand it. And for the reason, it's just honestly the most stupidest things ever. Because, they're calling Arcski a pedophile because they made fun of someone for, like, you know, liking something stupid. Because, there's someone in their community that they all support, yeah, but they are saying they are taken by booking Ice Cube from Teapot. Now, you might be thinking to yourselves, what the hell is Teapot? What is booking Ice Cube? Basically, Book and Ice Cube from Teapot are literal objects. Ice Cube is a literal ice cube, and Book's a literal book. Ice Cube, from what I know, Ice Cube would probably be at the age range around 8 to 12, but I don't think they have any Kenyan age. But from knowing the personality and the voice of Ice Cube, and knowing the way that she acts, she probably would be around like 12 or something like that. Which, yeah, I know, there's no age, but it's a literal Ice Cube. And, you know, we got people out here, you know, making love to literal objects. Animated objects. Like, what? And then they're going out here calling Arcski a pedophile. So what Arcski did is that he confronted all of these people. And then they were all literally playing the victim. They were all making up all these claims against Arcski of how Arcski was being ableist and stuff like that. When Arcski was not targeting them for having disabilities at all. They were literally only saying that just to guilt trip their audience, or just twist the story, you know, so that Arcski can be seen as like a terrible person, when in reality it's not. So basically, Arcski spoke out against one of their actions, and now they are all making up all these accusations and trying to silence Arcski to make themselves look like they are in the right. Now, there is something I do not get about the community at all. If you guys remember Foxy the Fox 110.
Yes. Jenna Swearling is a well-known and popular YouTuber who's got terminated/closed her account on its own demise. She keeps slandering people and abusing the word slandering just to guilt trip people for fear sick twisted minds to slicky slide with her. Not to mention that she shared CP on her gallery and told Fryboy to lie to his face of not thinking straight back then. Vinny didn't bother to censor it, when it's not the case. She manipulated people to believe to finding all of incidents think it's okay. It's like poising to the eruption point, where the environment's melting, to the wasteland of fixed beyond redemption like an oil. The sorriest stereotypical dictators of both sides.
Basically, during that situation, me, Arcski, along with another YouTuber called Iris Hyenson, we've got a massive amount of support from our efforts against Foxy, because the rest of the community couldn't do it. They couldn't, like, you know, they couldn't push her, like, at all. They would make their, like, terrible response videos. They come up with the same stupid arguments, and then, you know, Foxy's ally Screwball,
I'm gonna stop you right there. This is Majora speaking to you. Are you falsely claim that Screwball's personal information is considered doxing? Wow, just wow. You should realize that Screwball's information is public domain to hear for doxing others' personal information without consent just to prove his hypocrisy, at least according to Murasaki 2, Alan Crozin, and the Dragon Empire, and you trying to give someone a false hate base. Let's skip this part.
This community just thinks like, that they're all tough and all that, but when they're growing up with someone that actually has like, a bit of common sense, like even Screwball for an example. Screwball is like more capable than anyone in the community. And Screwball could easily, do anything in his favor, since obviously these guys are just gullible into anything. So when me, Arcski, and Iris Hides, and along with other YouTubers came and made our videos on Foxy, we had a decent amount of support, and that was only because they had to use us so they can get carried all the way to defeat Foxy, because they couldn't do it on their own, even together, because they're absolutely idiots.
Oh, that's not very nice.
I was gonna say retards, but I mean, like, I'll probably get accused of being ableist, even though I am autistic. I'm not calling them retarded because they're autistic. I just have to make that clear, because I'm gonna have false accusations. Timothy is here is an ableist and he's a pedophile. Like I don't understand it. Now, I don't know if I mentioned. No, I haven't. But in one of the live streams, they all called out Arcski for calling one of them the F slur. However, what if I tell you that they are doing it as well? So basically, I was spying on them, and I managed to get a screenshot of one of them calling Arcski the F slur. Now, keep in mind that Arcski is bisexual as well, so this could actually be.
Stop it right there. I know what you're doing in this video. Are you calling someone out for being homophobic? Bruh, calling someone out for being homophobic moments without any proof or specific evidence easily proves that you're a slanderer. And besides, according to Leviticus 18:22, thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind, it is abomination. This is why being gay or lesbian is a sin and disrespectful to the God's creation, and pride deserves better than that. And you trying to ruin it for them. Let's skip this part and continue.
Like, it's just funny because, like, now everyone is thinking that Arcski is a pedophile. When, like, there's literal people in that community that are, like, obsessed with, like, that want to go out on a date with literal animated objects. Like, what's... Like, I honestly don't understand. How can someone be in love with an animated object? Like Ice Cube. Now, Ice Cube, I said before, doesn't have a canyon age. But because of her personality and like the way that she is, I would say she'd probably be around like 10 to 12. I could be wrong, I could be surprised, but at the same time, they don't have any canyon age. And if this somehow is true, then, not gonna lie, but then they have some problems then. Because they're calling Arcski a pedophile for the most dumbest reasons ever. And stuff like that. Now, if you want more information about this, I recommend go watch Arcski's video about the situation. He goes like a bit more in depth into the people that like are involved in the situation.
At least I didn't involve into this drama, as I replied, just be civil.
I'm in it as well, I crack a few jokes and all that, but half of the people are just honestly just dumbasses in general.
What else I can say, the situation, and the video alone is just never seen such bullshit. No offense, but it's just my constructive criticism of how misleading about paraphilia is a mental disorder argument. This is me, JacobV Enterprises, signing off.